Hello everyone, welcome to my channel called Friday University. My name is Neal and let's get into the chart of ticker BTBT, which is a penny stock mover from yesterday's market action and today's. So when we look at the chart for BTBT, we can notice on the 5-day, 5-minute time frame a significant move from yesterday's close to today's open, but also before that, yesterday's run up. And now I'm looking at this and I see gains from both bulls who want the stock to go up in price and bears who are betting on the stock to go down in price. BTBT has had its moments in the past year, especially being able to spike rapidly, but has receded with many of the pump up stocks and pretty much lost all of its gains. As we can tell, $5 to 10 was around what it was before New Year's, where it got to mid 20s to 30s and had a pullback, went back up one time, but you see this red, green. But today was an opportunity to trade where the stock had a run up from around $5 a share, and I guess there was a short squeeze along with a lot of buying volume, so that caused a good amount of increase in tension, and 6 broke and that ripped it up all the way to 8 to 9. So if you're going long, a good idea would be to see that the volume was kind of increasing when it broke $6 a share yesterday around 12 to 1 o'clock. And this volume meant that you're going to get a lot of action, and that action caused a big gain in price around 50%. So I would have tried to aim to get in around 6, get out around 8 to $8.50, and I would have risked from 6 back to 5.5. So I mean that's a pretty solid 4 risk to return if you're going for $2 a share and you're risking 50 cents. But I think also an opportunity was on the short side. It did run up quick, and it would be tough to short here only because the opportunity to going into the close that the stock can continue to push, even though maybe let's see if 10 was a key resistance in the past. I mean, when it was below 10, it's kind of stayed below 10 in the last weeks and months. But I guess that if you were to try and get in around in the above 9 and risk the 10, it's reasonable. But I think also if you just notice that the stock pulled back late and you were just kind of like, okay, this morning it didn't even break $8, came back up. So maybe here would have been pivotal because 8 is a major resistance at the moment. And I would go for the opposite. Remember, I was saying 6 to 8. So on the position size calculator, try and get as close to 8 as possible. And I would risk to 8.5, the 50 cents. But in this case, I'm going to go with 75 cents because in the moment, it is difficult to execute exactly $8 per share. And so just getting a little bit below or above and still have that same attitude that I will win the trade and stick true to conviction, $6. So we end up getting a 2.33 risk to return. It's maybe a little bit, it's not a risky trade, but I think it's because of the action of yesterday where it went up so fast that it might make you as a shorter a little bit cautious because of how it can pump up very quickly. So on this one, though, I still think it's worth taking. I would look into trying to get in around 9.30. This one's opening bell kind of play or even a little pre-market because, as we can see, the first candles entering the day and the first candle of the day on the 5-minute time frame was a 50-cent drop. And that causes more and more selling pressure. That resulted in a day where it did drop to $6 by around 2 o'clock. So the plan did play out for the short side. It did play out for the long side. So both ways had a chance to win. And that is called opportunity. And I think that's the biggest thing when you look at day trading. You have to see the opportunity a stock may have to continue to move in the direction that it has lots of momentum. And also think logically. If everyone bought here, has to sell now because they bought here, they're cutting the loss. Also, everyone that's shorted is continuing to short because it has gone down over time, and the lack of buying as it was from day 1 to day 2 causes the move to $6. Thank you so much. I hope that this is a lesson that shows potential from opportunity, long and short. Thank you.